very much. Thank you for having me. Listen, thanks to RJ Rockers for having us here. Thanks to Mark. Thanks to John for having us in the place. People ask me, why are you here? There's two reasons that I'm here, and one of them is because I drink craft beer, don't I? That's exactly right. You can get RJ Rockers beer in Washington, D.C., by the way. If you come visit, I'll show you where you can get it. But seriously, why am I here? I'm here for the same reason that a lot of you are here. I'm sick of it. I've had enough. I don't know what else to do. I've spent 4 years now in Washington, and I am so upset by so much that I see. I didn't know what to do. And when Rand said, look, why don't you get involved in the campaign? I'm like, you know what? I will. Because I saw the president. I saw the president speak at the State of the Union address, and he got up in the middle and he said, I don't need Congress. I have a pen and a telephone. And when he said that, half of the chamber stood up and applauded. Saddest thing I think I've seen since I've been there. Half of Congress stood up and applauded when the president effectively said, I don't need you, and more importantly, I don't want you. And they said yay for that, and they stood up and gave a standing ovation. Made me sick as an American citizen to see that. But what's made me just as sick is to see my own party, I'm a lifelong Republican, my own party not fight back to do something about it. We have waited too long saying that we cannot do anything. Over the last 4 years, we've raised taxes. We haven't done any of the things that we said we were going to do. We have a leadership now, an establishment wing of the party, that has stopped listening to you. They've stopped leading. They've stopped listening to the people that put them in charge. John Boehner gave an interview last week, and he said about my House Freedom Caucus group, he said, you know what, I don't know what the big deal about is all of the donors that I've talked to are completely happy with what we're doing. All of the donors that he's talked to are completely happy. That's what's wrong with my party. We've become cronyist, we've become corporatist, we've lost touch with the people who put us there in the first place. And I want to try to do what I can do to change it. There's no other member of the South Carolina delegation that's endorsed anybody. Not yet. We're trying to get him, by the way. I'm still working on Gowdy, for those of you who are from Spartanburg and Greenville, but that's another story entirely. This is the only guy I see who can do it. There's a couple outsiders running, but honestly, I think you have to be in Washington just a little bit to know how bad it is. Y'all get a sense of how bad it is. You get trickles, bits and pieces here and there coming down to the media about what's broken in Washington. I can tell you from having been there for 4 years, it's worse than you realize. And I don't think you can really fully appreciate how bad it is, why it's as bad as it is, and how you can fix it until you've been there for a while. At the same time, I think if you've been there too long, you lose the ability to be an agent for change and an agent to fix things. As I go down the list of candidates that I think have got what it takes to fix my party and to fix Washington, D.C., there's really only one, and it's the guy I'm here to introduce. Where is he? Is he hiding someplace? Oh, you're over here in the corner. I didn't even recognize you because you had a tie on today. Ladies and gentlemen, my candidate for president, Rand Paul.